about it is because a component of that program is called the Career Readiness Requirement. The Career Readiness Requirement was added to the bill by some brilliant legislator who realized that we need to provide career pathways for kids that are interested in careers in arts, entertainment, media. How do they get exposed to it? How do they even know what kind of careers exist in the film business? So all of the shows that get a tax credit from the state of California have to fulfill this requirement, and there's 5 different ways to do that. One of those ways is a faculty externship, and that means that if you're teaching any kind of media class and you're interested in upgrading your skills or learning what the state of the art is or getting into a new area to teach your kids, we can get you an externship on a set or in a studio or in a post-production facility that the project is using, so you can see, okay, what are they doing now with color grading? What kind of cameras are they using on the set? That kind of thing. So we've had many teachers from both high schools and community colleges come onto sets. Sometimes they also bring their kids, particularly high school kids, because in order to be an intern, which is another option, you have to be 18 years of age. So in order to get high school kids on the set, we've had small groups of high schoolers come with their teachers, and they've come for a total of 8 hours. Sometimes it's 4 hours each day. And that way they can be exposed to different departments on the set. So that's a way that high school kids can get exposure directly. Another way is for professionals from our shows to come to the high school and do a workshop. Or if your high school is doing a workshop, or maybe you're doing a career day, we might be able to find someone from one of our shows to come and talk about what they do, how they got there, what kind of steps they took in order to get into the film business. And we've done that many times with film professionals. So that's another way that you can expose your high school kids to professionals in the film business. Another option is what's called a professional skills tour, which is where you could take a group of high school kids, say, to a post-production facility or on a studio lot. It's not like going to Burbank and taking, the studio tour like a tourist does. It's much more geared to specific careers. Maybe if you got kids who want to be camera people, or they want to be publicists, or they're in marketing, or they're in graphic design and they want to go into selling movies. There's all kinds of departments, for instance, on a studio lot where you could go and visit and see what all these jobs are. So that's another option. And then a final option is these shows just give a financial donation. And we use those funds in 2 ways. They can either go to the California Department of Education, or they can go to the Community College Foundation. And so those funds have been used so far. Last summer they were used for scholarships for kids who went to CalArts summer program. And they're also being used, I don't know if anybody's aware of the Student Voices event that's coming up in LA. I think it's April 29th. And the Student Voices campaign is kids who are in high school all over California are creating videos to give their voice to their education. What do they want to see in their education? And we're providing some funding so that kids from all over the state can come to Los Angeles and participate in this event. And we also have some professionals from one of our shows, one of our tax credit shows, who are coming to do workshops with the kids as part of their career readiness requirement. So there's a lot of ways you can get involved, and we have a little database at the Film Commission where we're signing up interested teachers who are interested in various possibilities for them or their students. I have some sign-up sheets. If you want to sign these, you can also just email me and just say, I heard you at the Sony event. This is my name. This is my high school. This is the region where I teach in. This is what I'm interested in, and how we contact you. And then when an opportunity comes up in your area, we'll call you. And the way you get a hold of me is you just can and my name is Nancy, Nancy.Stone, S-T-O-N-E, at film.ca.gov. But I will leave these sheets with Sean, and throughout the day, if you want to fill them out, you can, and then I can collect them later. Anybody have any questions about the program?
One thing I want to throw in there, it's not just K through 12 either. It is community college level. It's any educator, correct?
Right.
So it's any education. And one thing, I actually went on one of the externships to Bright, which is the new Netflix film with Will Smith. And we spent about 8.5 hours, actually almost 10 hours on set with them. And I brought high school teachers as well as community college teachers to do the externship. So it is educators across the board on this.
Yeah, high school and community college. We also work with some career-based workforce programs as well. All right, well, I'll be around for a little while if anybody has any other questions.